Alright guys, how are you? Alright, we're gonna go one night early. Alright, so I wanted to stop halfway through working on our food bagging and kind of talk a little bit about why we're doing what we're doing, how it is we're doing what we're doing, and show how easy it is that you can do this. So food, mylar bags, O2 absorbers, and iron, and that's it. Want to have a seat? We'll do shop. Hello.
Hi.
All right, so easy peasy. We got our food. We have bags. We have an assistant. So what we do is we get our mylar bags. And we'll talk about first pack.
Sure.
All right.
So,
very fortunate that Rob was able to find this company out of California. This is, who is this? PackFreshUSA.com, and he found them on eBay.
eBay. They're out of Ontario, California, which is about an hour east of LA. And trying to help out with the parallel conservative economy, getting away from Amazon as much as we can. I went searching on eBay and found an alternative. And ever since then, we've purchased, what, 2 or 3 times, 4 times?
Yeah, actually, we haven't stopped because you've been so consistent. So what we're going to do is open up the boxes, pop them in, and show how easy it is so you can get this done. And it's funny, right before we went online, I was catching up on news, and I noticed that there's like quite a few articles talking about inflation and other issues that are going on. House price issues, car issues, this rubber shortage that's going on. Small shells, small shells. Alright, so and we also talked about what to shop for when it comes to food and I was doubting myself. So when we talk about food, we talk about what to get, why to get it, how to store it. Dry goods, mylar bags, very easy, very durable, keeps out the oxygen, keeps out the moisture, easy to store. It's very forgiving when it comes to packaging. And that's what you want, that's what you're looking for.
Well, and the other thing you're looking for is things that you like to eat. Don't buy stuff, if your kids don't like Brussels sprouts, don't preserve Brussels sprouts. Pasta, rice, beans. Otherwise, you'll get the food fatigue that they had during the Second World War, where people were starving because they were bored with the same old thing.
Yeah, the young were pushing away food, and the elderly. Now, a lot of why we're doing this is because of the food shortages and the agricultural prices that's going on, and the strain on the system. Unfortunately, the droughts that are happening out west and South America, from the corn they planted in October, if you go back to some of the videos, we talked about this with pictures of farmers on the ground comparing pens to their ears of corn, how small they were, how stunted in growth they were. And then the same thing happened with the soy. It goes backwards, had too much rain. So that caused water damage. And then as soon as they're done with the soy, and they put in a second crop of corn, the droughts came back. So a lot of stress in the system, and now they're dealing with cold air coming up from the south, damaging coffee plants, damaging sugarcane. So this in a way is hedging your bets. Hedging your bets from bags are using 1 gallon 5 ml bags. I find the smaller ones are easier to manage, especially when you put them in totes and buckets. The big ones are great for the big buckets like grains, sugar, beans.
The ones that you would use to line like a 5-gallon pail.
Exactly. Yeah, those are great for that.
Those are good sized big ones.
But for foods like this, I actually like the smaller bags. These are more manageable. And the fun thing is, if you want to, you can actually cut them in half, take a flat iron, seal it. So you actually have 2 smaller bags. You actually have a 1/2 gallon, something to work with. So if you want something smaller, you can do that. You can customize these.
But the important thing is to go for the 5 ml thickness because that rejects the light and heat and moisture and everything better.
Yes.
So they do have 3 ml, 3.5 ml, whatever. We prefer to go with the 5 ml because of the thickness. They're also pretty durable.
Yeah.
There are some sharp edges on some pastas that when you do put the O2 absorber in, you might catch the corner of a piece of ziti or something.
Yeah.
And it might puncture the bag, and then your bag is compromised.
Don't fill it as much, but it definitely works. So the 5 ml bags, 1 gallon size, we like them a lot. And Fresh Pack USA, very happy with the company, very consistent with their quality. There have been times where we bought from somewhere else, and the lengths will be different or a little shorter in the bag, so I can't put as much in as I'm usually used to planning for. Like with this, what I'll do is I'll go shopping, buy some dry ingredients, lay them all out, count the bags I need, label each one in advance, and then just one by one start pouring them all in, and it just makes everything streamlined, easy to use, and set up.
And I think with the Pack Fresh USA packaging, you get a catalog of all their available product lines. So for us, the 1 gallon 5 ml works, but if we're looking for something smaller or larger, we can flip through the catalog, and then I'll go online and do either a direct buy from them or an eBay purchase.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said before, buy today at today's price while things are available and affordable. Because the prices are only keep going up from here, and then eventually we're gonna get back to those 2 per customer size that we saw before last year. That was meat, chicken, dairy, frozen, dry goods. So yeah, this has been a constant, almost weekly thing to work on. So yeah, get your Mylar bags, stock up on them. They're great. You can reuse them over and again. All you need is a heat source to seal them back up and you're good to go. I mean, this is great for not just food, but other items. Anything you want to store, anything you want to put away that you want to avoid moisture on, they're phenomenal. What else you got? I have a ton of bags, O2 absorbers, and food to put in them, but keep putting it off. I need to get busy, and you're inspiring me to get off my butt. You can do it. Absolutely. This is why I like doing these live shows, because if I show you, lay everything out, label the bags, I got my iron ready, and I got my O2 absorbers. Like today's Sunday. We actually had a nice day out, came back, had everything laid out, labeled. And if that's the case, like yesterday I put everything out, labeled the bags, and said, okay, I'm done, I'm tired, I'll do it the next day. Easy peasy. So like I said, a little bit here and there. Very much it could be done.
And it's also the adage of how do you eat the elephant? It's one bite at a time. So, you know, the amount of product that we're packing today is a manageable amount. All you have to do is dedicate, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour.
This doesn't have to be overwhelming. Yeah. This is really easy. It's very doable. And the fun thing is I got my daughter to help me out. I'm labeling it, and she's dating the bags for me. So this can very much be a family team effort. So yeah, we went out for a nice drive today, came back, and we're relaxing, hanging out, BSing with you guys, putting away food. So yeah, you can multitask. And then next week we'll do it all over again. And the fun thing is, if you come back tomorrow at 6 p.m., I do have a live show where we actually talk about news and everything that are going on. So I do like to get together with you guys Monday nights and talk everything shop, news, information, and all that good stuff. So last 4 boxes, and then we'll show you how to drop these in with the iron. And something else. Oh, I want to show you. Can you bring back the strawberries and the keys? The
Hold on, I took that out.
yeah, I know. Something I showed earlier on DLive was these can openers. These are P38s, and the best thing you can do is get a bunch of these because things have a habit of breaking or falling apart the way that things are made. With these can openers, they lay flat and they just fold open, and you just work the can. Now, I recommend the Shelby company. I've heard a lot of good things about the company, and a lot of people say it's very reputable and these won't break and they'll actually last a long time. Quite sharp. And the fun thing about these can openers is that they lay flat. They're foldable. So what I do is I'll take some cans, like I have some strawberries here, lay the can opener on top, put the lid back on, and every few cans you'll have a can opener. So there's no worry about, crap, I just broke my can opener, what can I do? So now I'll take this can, I'll put it away. Like I said before, also with the food, buy a few of these, a bunch of these. Actually, they're still affordable. I actually bought these a little while ago. I don't know what the prices are now, but you can grab these. Definitely worth the investment. I've been spending most of my time canning meat. Oh my gosh, yes. Definitely. We have a dehydrator, get the meat going. Great idea. Oh yeah, these things are flat. And that was just a funny haha moment. I was talking to someone about these. Had cans out. I mentioned they were flat. I was like, you know what? You could put these on top of the can with a lid. As long as you have a lid, because sometimes you have cans, people take the lids off. I don't know why. But get a bunch of these while you can. Make sure they're from the U.S. Shelby company. And I think actually Rob's looking up the price right now for you guys. So if you give me a minute, I'll share it with you guys. So definitely get a bunch of those.
On Amazon, P38 can opener 20 pack from the U.S. Shelby company. They're $11.99.
For how many?
For 20.
20 for $11.99. There you go.
So they're
yeah. So yeah, let's grab a bunch, put them away, because you'd hate to have all these cans and you can't open them up unless you have a rock nearby. And the patience of a saint trying to grind it down to a nub and get it open. So get a bunch of those. U.S. Shelby company. So those are, yes, still available. So you got your can openers. Put those around. You have 4 more boxes, and then we're going to seal these up, and then we'll show you the tote that we put them in. So like I said earlier, as I'm laying these out, I'm labeling them. My daughter's putting the dates on the bottom. So you can very much get your family involved in this and make a little assembly line.
And they do have a volume discount.
Ooh.
They have 60 for $93. So they're roughly 66 cents a piece.
I say grab them while you can while they're available. I just like the fact that they lay flat. And they have little holes in them, so you can put them on a key ring if you want to. Like if you're going camping or just need a can opener on the fly. Definitely worth it. And like I said earlier, if you guys want to hang out tomorrow 6 p.m., you'll see my face. We'll talk articles and news, weather, all that good stuff. So here are our 10 bags. Now we're gonna, I already have my iron nice and hot, ready to go. And the can openers. And as soon as you open this up, you want to get things sealed, ready to go. So that's where my friend comes in. Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
Hi, you ready to catch?
Yep, I'm ready to catch.
Right.
I'm going to try to do better detail.
Actually, you can hold it for a hot second. I'm going to get this open. And then, where's the little? Here we go. And then we're done for the day. So we'll actually have about 19 bags all filled up, ready to go. Yes, with the meat. What you mentioned with the meat was a stress-free everything. I love that. Definitely meat, proteins, whatever you get your hands on, for sure. Thank you. All right, we're gonna put this one. What I do, just kind of, I just smooth out the bottom, and then ready to go. Little open tab right there. And I trade with you, and that's it. If I'm by myself, I just lean them against something. I'll do 10 at a time, and I'll put them away. That easy. I would definitely say pasta's great when it comes to calories and carbs for energy going forward into the future. Now, something else we mentioned earlier in the DLive was vices, things to stock up on now if you have a strong vice against something, like think coffee, think alcohol, think tobacco. Stock up on them even if you don't utilize those heavily, because you can use them as a barter item in the future, like the little bottles of, what are they called, nips?
Shooters or nips.
Or shooters and nips, depending on where you're in the country.
For the country, yeah.
Yeah. So get yourself some of those. You can trade for something that you need that someone else may have. I hate to say it, but yeah, people do have their vices. And if you can utilize, I hate that, but to your advantage, to something that you need that they have, grab it now at today's prices and what's available. Those little things that are so important, those little details. Two more bags, and then I'll show you the bin, or the bins that I like to use. I used to go with the, what was it, 24 gallon or 27 gallon?
27, they're big ones.
They're big, so we actually went down to 17 gallon totes. Easy to move around, easy to drop off, easy to lift.
Stackable.
Stackable. Last bag. We'll turn this off, we'll unplug it, and that's it. And then what we'll do, see if I can, there she is. There's all of our food and the leftovers in another bag that we'll put in another tote tomorrow. But it's that easy. Label it, and she's easy to move around the store. And that's it. All right, so thanks for hanging out. That was a lot of fun. And again, tomorrow, 6 p.m. live, we'll talk news, graphs, charts, data, all things, events that are happening, cover the 6.0 that happened in Panama and all the other natural events that are going on. And if you have any advice, stories you want to share, email me at talkwithtiffany@protonmail.com. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. Appreciate it. Be well.